Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking all about supplements. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into it. I want to start off by saying that when you are beginning to start either a new lifestyle, you're trying to be more fit, or you're trying to achieve a goal, whether it be weight loss, putting on muscle, etc. I know that supplements to a newbie could be really confusing. It still is confusing to me. I'm only like a few months into changing my lifestyle. It's still confusing for me. There are still supplements that I don't take and I don't really know. But I also want to say that aside from that, supplements are not miracle workers, believe me. Diet pills, detox teas, if you could even consider that a supplement, just protein shakes by themselves. Nothing works like having a good way of eating, whether it be you counting your macros, whether it be meal plans, whether it be clean eating, or basically just being in a caloric deficit if you're trying to lose weight. If you're trying to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit. What that means is that you're burning more calories than your body is intaking. Basically, you're burning more calories than you are eating. In my opinion, you should be working out at least a little bit to try and really see progress. The first, I want to say, 3 weeks that I started to go to the gym, and basically that I got serious and I wanted to change my life, I still saw results even without supplements. I think I only had like protein powder. I didn't have anything else and I still saw results. And I just want to say that because I don't want anyone to get the wrong interpretation of supplements. And I really don't mean it like in a condescending way. I have been there. I've taken different things in hopes of achieving my goal, my body goals, my health goals, and it doesn't work. Things go hand in hand. Supplements are what they are. They're a supplementation. They are an add-on. I think that first and foremost, you should really take a look at, you know, the way that you're eating, the amount of calories you're intaking. You don't necessarily have to track, but try and figure something out. If you do want to track your macros, that is the approach that I do. I would consider myself a flexible dieter. I figured out my macros by watching Gauge Girl Training. Christine over there is really amazing. I love watching her videos. She's extremely informative. She knows what she's talking about. And also Whitney Simmons has a video on tracking macros, and that really helped me out as well. I use the app LifeSum for that. And I also want to say that training, working out, my nails are a mess, I'm sorry. Training, working out, that's definitely the two things that you really want to invest time and money into before you invest money in this, because before I even started the video, supplements are expensive. Like, I'm taken back sometimes. As you guys, most of you guys know, I love makeup. I am obsessed with makeup. I would honestly, lots of the times, would rather spend $50 on a new lipstick and blush at Sephora than protein. But believe it or not, protein is like $50, $60. So that's why I'm mentioning that. Try and get your food, your nutrition, your training, working out in check before you move on to supplements. Believe me when I tell you, I am not an expert. I am a newbie. I'm a noob. I'm a beginner. I'm just slowly sharing with you guys, and I hope that you guys could take it from like a newbie to another newbie, me giving you guys my experience with these products. By the way, I will have links to Gauge Girl Training, her YouTube channel, her video where she talks about tracking your macros down below, and I'll also have Whitney's video where she talks about tracking macros down below. I know some of you guys asked me to make a video on it, but believe me, I barely figured mine out. I got lucky. They kind of worked out for me. Sometimes I tweak my macros, but not really. I know it sounds complicated. It could be complicated in the beginning, but you get the hang of it. So basically, a protein shake, whey protein, protein supplement is to help you reach your protein goals within your day. Maybe not necessarily your protein goals, but to help you get a good source of protein throughout your day. So it's just really easy. It's really convenient. It won't help you. It's not anything like a fat burner or anything like that. That's something that I kind of thought too. You think like, oh, protein shakes are very promoted, I believe, like in the media even, like as something for weight loss. it promotes weight loss, and I can see why it promotes weight loss, because the calories in a protein shake, if you do like a scoop and a strawberries and I don't know, like almond milk, it's gonna be less than a meal. So I could see how it promotes weight loss, but it's not a weight loss supplement. From my understanding, protein is really good to help you build muscle. I'm sure there is a lot of more benefits of why protein is great for you out there. I like to take my protein after I work out. I will sometimes have a shake, whether it be at night or like randomly in the day. If I'm really low on my protein throughout the day, like for example, I try and get around like 110 to 115 grams of protein a day, maybe like 120. Yeah, like 120 would be ideal, but I usually try and hit at least 110 to 115 grams of protein a day. And I truly try and get a lot of that protein with real food. So chicken has a lot of protein, salmon has a lot of protein, even yogurt, Greek yogurt has protein, egg whites, protein. There's also a lot of like vegan options for protein. So I try and get a lot of my protein in my day with food, turkey, fish, you know, things I was mentioning. But when I feel like I'm lacking, or not even that, but because I know that it's kind of hard for me to reach my protein goal, because it's kind of hard to have like 8 ounces of chicken. For me, I'm 5 feet tall, and like I'm 5 feet tall and I'm trying to lose weight. It's hard for me to have like 8 ounces of chicken in like a sitting, you know? So protein, whey protein supplements really help me out with that. So what to look for in a protein powder. Personally, I'm not really picky with my protein. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a few different options that I have recently purchased. I'm not really picky with it. I try for it to have around 20 to 25 grams of protein per scoop, per serving. I try for it to have like 0 to 1 grams of fat, and probably like max 5 to 7 grams of carbohydrates. I try and keep the carbs on my protein low, just because my diet kind of has medium carbs, kind of has medium fat. So I don't want anything that's like extra, you get what I'm saying? I also found there's a lot of cheaper alternatives, and a lot of like companies out there have sales, which I like to take advantage of, because I'm telling you guys, protein could be, in general, supplements could be really expensive. This one, me and Ruben recently just finished. This is the GMC Weightbolic Extreme 60 Original. This is a really good protein. This has 90 calories. I'm sharing this with you guys just because this is something I look at. You get 20 grams of protein per scoop, and it only had 2 grams of carbs and 0.5, which is basically nothing, of fat. So I really enjoyed this protein. It also tasted really good. This was a little bit more pricey. I believe it was like $60. Actually, that's not that bad compared when you compare to protein milk, but compared to the other ones I bought, it was a little bit higher up there. And you get how many servings? You're getting a pretty good amount of servings. Me and Ruben were taking this together, so it was like, it was gone quickly. But now Ruben just doesn't take protein shakes. He's like, I want food, which is better actually, in my opinion, to try and get in as much whole foods as you can. But I actually really like the convenience of protein shakes, so I always try and take mine after my workout, and I try and just keep mine to a minimum of 1 a day, because most likely I'm having a protein bar. So I don't want to have like all of these like whey protein type of things, you get what I'm saying? So I try and just keep mine to a minimum of 1 shake a day. And then next I have a few products from P.E Science. P.E Science is a brand that's really popular on here. If you guys watch any fitness YouTubers, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. I wanted to try out their coffee and a few other flavors of them, and the coffee taste is pretty good. This is a little bit higher in calories than the GMC one. This is 105 calories, which is still really low. 1 fat, 3.5 carbs, and 20 protein. And this is actually a really good taste. It's not as coffee-y as I expected it to be, but I do throw in just black coffee with this and almond milk, and I get a really like coffee tasting protein drink. That was kind of a tongue twister for me. It's pretty yummy, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty yummy. I try and not use it that much because I have other ones, but I kind of always go to this one. And I believe this was probably like $30, and I get 20 servings with this. I probably have already used like 10. No, probably less than that. It does have coffee in this, so this is caffeinated. So for example, if I wanted to have a protein shake tonight, I wouldn't go for this, just because I try and stay away from caffeine at night because I want to sleep. I already have trouble sleeping sometimes, so yeah. All right, next protein that I have here is from P.E Sports, which is a really popular brand. I actually got this at Vitamin Shop, and this is just the strawberry cake. I tried to get flavors like this, which I don't know if I kind of regret it now because they taste kind of funky, but I tried to get flavors like this to kind of help me with my sweet tooth. Obviously I can't be having like strawberry cake every single day, 3 times a day, so I feel like the fact that a lot of these protein bars and shakes have these great flavors is very, very helpful in my opinion to curb a sweet tooth. So I did taste this. It is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty yummy. I had it with water, which probably wasn't a great idea. I believe that I had it with milk recently and it was pretty good, almond milk. This has 150 calories for 1 scoop, which is kind of up there. 150 is a little up there for 1 scoop. 3 grams of fat, which is a little up there. I believe I had half a scoop the second time I had this, but 3 grams of fat's really not that bad, but for a protein powder, you know. But hey, you want it to taste like strawberry cake. And 4 grams of carbs, but you get 25 grams of protein. You get an extra 5, which is pretty good. It's yummy actually, and it's like a cute pink color. All right, so next I have for you guys the P.E Science vanilla. I know that sounds random, but I've only used it like for baking purposes. That's kind of why I bought it. But 120 calories per servings. You get 24 grams of protein, like 1.5 grams of fat, 2.5 grams of carbs. This actually sounds really good. Kind of want to try this out tomorrow. Just basically vanilla. I purposely try and keep different flavors for me like that I don't get bored of them. And of course always try and throw in like almond milk and ice or frozen fruit, just to kind of get it a little bit more zesty tasting. So the next one I have is from P.E Science as well. This is just their frosted cupcake. I love cupcakes. I feel like everyone loves donuts, but I love cupcakes. Those are my faves, so I wanted something to kind of just give me that craving. Pretty accurate on the taste. I like it. I would suggest mixing it with almond milk than water. I feel like water really only works, in my opinion, for vanilla. Now I'm going to talk about pre-workout. So there's really only one pre-workout that I have right now, and it is the Cellucor C40 explosive tingle free pre-workout. This is in the strawberry watermelon flavor. This is actually taste wise really good. I try and take pre-workout just like 2 to 3 times max a week. I honestly really only take it when I don't go to the gym in the morning. So in the morning I usually just have coffee. So I don't want to mix my coffee and my pre-workout in the same 2 hours or, you know, a small time frame. That is not what I'm trying to do. So I really only take this when I don't go to the gym in the morning, which is really rare. Or when I skip coffee and I do pre-workout, which is also rare because I love coffee. It gives me kind of like tunnel vision, which I kind of honestly like. I will say pre-workout could feel tough. A side effect that I have had is headaches. So I'll get kind of like a headache, but it eventually goes away as I'm working out. If you haven't tried pre-workout before, you get a crap ton of energy. I know there's like, I have friends that kind of take pre-workout often, so they're so used to it. I'm not there yet. I still only take it like sometimes. I don't take it every single workout, so I'm not completely used to it yet. When I do take it, I take full advantage and I go hard. 30 servings, I probably have only used it less than 10 times. Well, that's cool. And this was kind of expensive. I believe this was like $40-ish, which I think was a little expensive, but it's good. It's good. I like it. I like it. I would say pre-workouts, from what I hear, could be kind of crazy, so definitely do your research with them. I try and just go to like GNC, places that I know are kind of like 100% legit, you know. BCAAs is something that I take every single day. These are basically branched chain amino acids, and They are supposed to help you have more endurance in the gym and recover faster. So basically sore muscles, etc. BCAAs are supposed to help you with that. So when me and Ruben started kind of getting used to going to the gym 5 days a week in the mornings around 5 a.m. we noticed that in the beginning we were really tired because our bodies were not used to it. We were really tired and sore. So I told them I'm sure there's a supplement for this, and I kind of did research and I found that kind of a really easy supplement to help you recover from workouts and to kind of give you more endurance and basically help you out. They help you out, okay? They're the real MVP. Are BCAAs. So these are the ones that I'm currently taking. These are their Extend BCAAs. I have them in a grape flavor. They taste good. I actually really like them. They're yummy. I know some people, they have like 0 carbs, 0 calories, basically just artificial sweeteners. I know some people will drink BCAAs throughout their day, like if they're craving soda or something. I haven't really done that, like probably just because I have like a whole scoop at the gym every single day. So that it does kind of help though, curve away like sweet cravings you might have. So if that's something you struggle with, you might want to look into it, because as far as I know, there's like no harmful effects to taking BCAAs other than, I'm assuming, maybe the artificial sweeteners. So I recently have started taking fish oil. This is the fish oil that I'm taking, the GNC brand. I feel like GNC always gets me. Like, they're really good salespeople, but then they always sell you like the GNC brand stuff and you're like, but it says here, as dietary supplement, take 1 daily with food. To be quite honest with you guys, I know that fish oil has a bunch of benefits. I don't know exactly what is what. I don't want to say any wrong or misleading information, but fish oil supplements could be very healthy for you. Even people who don't necessarily work out every single day or work out very often, or try and eat, you know, within a certain range or something like that. I know a lot of people that still take fish oil. I believe my parents take fish oil. It says here it supports heart, brain, skin, eye, and joint health. Actually, let me add this to my favorites on Lifesum, because I actually track my supplements. I know that's random. Do I find that fish oil has helped me? Yes. I don't know what it is, but I have felt different since I started taking them, which is weird because I usually can't really like pinpoint and tell you like, yeah, I feel different, but something about them, I just really like them. Like, I feel like they really do help me out with the way that I'm feeling, because I wake up really early. I wake up at 5 in the morning and I'm honestly going to bed around like 10, which could be a stretch. That's a pretty long day, and I actually feel really energetic. It could be a mix of all things, but I haven't felt any side effects with these. Another supplement that I take is probiotics. So these are the probiotics I'm currently taking, and I think I'm going to stick to these. These are called Ultimate Flora Probiotic. To be honest with you guys, I do think that one of the side effects of this is that they make you gassy. Probiotics are to help your digestive system. I kind of have a slower digestive system. I've always had. I'm an endomorph body type mainly, and I feel like usually endomorphs have slower metabolisms. So the probiotic basically helps me. I will say that my metabolism has improved from since I started to kind of change the way I was eating. My metabolism has improved. It could be a number of things, but the fact that I am in a caloric deficit and I'm still finding that my metabolism is doing better, I think that's great, and I do think that the probiotic is probably helping in that. I do believe that first and foremost it is the fact that I am more active and that I am eating better foods with a lot more fiber than I probably was eating, actually, that I'm sure that I was eating. These are pretty affordable. I believe they were like $20 to $30. You take one a day. I did have some where I was taking them before every single meal, but I actually prefer these because I just have to take it once a day and I'm kind of good to go. They do have digestive enzymes with probiotic blends, so I'm not taking them right now. I'm just currently taking probiotics, but I am really interested in taking an enzyme digestive blend. Alright, so next I got for you guys Skinny Mint Fat Burning Gummies. So I had a lot of you guys asking me about these. I'm going to go ahead and read you guys the ingredients, the active ingredients, because I'm sure that you guys could find like not even a dupe, but an alternative to these in case you guys don't want to order online. Green coffee bean extract, green coffee bean, basically caffeine. Garcia Cambogia extract, I don't know if I'm saying that right, which I see a lot on the internet for being a very popular fat burner. Raspberry ketones extract. It has other ingredients, but those are the active ingredients. I have felt that these have given me energy, and they taste good. They taste like candy. That being said, they do have sugar alcohols in them, so that's why they taste yummy. But I really like, look, I'm pretty much out. I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase just because I find them a bit expensive. They are, I believe, $50 for a 2-pack. Are these going to like make a difference in my weight loss? I don't really know. I don't think so, to be honest with you guys. I really don't think so. Not a big difference, but they do give you energy, which could be very helpful if you're trying to lose weight, because it means you move a little bit more, you know what I mean? So I get it. They do say here that the gummy should be used in conjunction with a reduced calorie diet and a regular exercise program. I think it's cool that they put that there. You get 30 gummies, and there is another type online. Shipping wise, I don't know necessarily how fast their shipping is from a customer point of view, considering they did send them to me. So I wouldn't know how their shipping works, and obviously you have to order them online. So it's not necessarily the convenience of going to a regular type of vitamin type of shop. And all right, one of the last things I have for you guys, a superfood. I don't know if I would consider a superfood a supplement. I just thought I would throw it in here. Basically what a superfood is so it is powder. Let me show you guys. It is powder. You put it in your water. It has a lot of like plant-based things. I think they're all plant-based actually. This one that I have is from Amazing Grass. The green is superfood, and it is for energy. I believe this was around $20. It says here, your daily greens plus a plant-based caffeine for energy and wellness. Really like, I'm actually kind of drinking it right now. I'll show you guys. What it looks like. It really does give me energy, which is amazing. It says it has wheatgrass, barley grass, alfalfa, broccoli, carrot, beet, spinach, pineapple, acai, maca. It's like a matcha green tea type of thing. It's like watermelon flavored, gluten-free, no sugar added, plant-based, non-GMO. Good product. I'm actually really happy I bought it. Last thing, oh, this is the nastiest thing I have. Apple cider vinegar. Oh, let me talk about apple cider vinegar. I do believe it works. Apple cider vinegar is supposed to, in my opinion, help your digestive system. It's supposed to give your stomach some acid to simplify things, from what I read online, and it will help your stomach kind of break down food with the acid. Kind of like that, like if you're missing certain things in your stomach, acidic things, I guess it kind of helps you get that up. It's kind of weird, to be honest with you guys. It tastes terrible. I don't take it daily because there's days where I just don't want to go through it. I just don't want to taste it. I probably take it like every other day, and I kind of force myself to take it. It really does taste gross. You're supposed to mix, I would say, about a tablespoon with water. That's the way I do it. I know some people do drinks with them. Personally, I just haven't really gotten like around to like finding a drink for it. I just do it with water. It's easiest like this. You could buy drinks like this. For example, I'm drinking this right now. This is a Kavita drink. It has apple cider vinegar in it. So, but then you have to like buy it. It's just, if you really want to try it out, I would say try it out. It helps. I don't feel though like apart from that it has any like magical powers. I don't feel like it, I don't think anything helps with necessarily getting a flatter stomach. I believe that getting a flatter stomach, because I've seen a lot of things online where it's like get a flat tummy with apple cider vinegar. I think really a flat stomach just means not being bloated. And if you guys are talking like ab wise or anything like that, well that's just, you know, probably eating clean and having abs, whatever. I don't think that has anything to do with a supplement. I genuinely feel like that's just girls that you see who take a photo with a really flat stomach. I, for example, I don't take photos when I'm bloated because my stomach's gonna look bigger, because when you're bloated your stomach gets big. So I do find that apple cider vinegar helps with the bloat, but there's other things that can help with bloating, in my opinion, like a probiotic, which I would rather take than apple cider vinegar. To maybe Google more about it if you guys are really interested in it. I kind of tried Googling about it. I kind of was like, okay, let me try it out, and I do find that it helps. I just find that it's really gross, so I genuinely try not to take it that much. Another thing that I take is this. This is actually like a detox. This works really well. The only downside about this product is that I believe it's Mexican, so you could only find it like on Amazon or eBay, and it's really overpriced there. I believe it's like $45 on Amazon or eBay. It basically just helps you go to the bathroom. If you're someone that you find yourself kind of constipated, or you find that you have trouble like using the restroom twice or 3 times a day, or you can only go once a day, which is actually considered normal, I would, well, slow but normal, I would say look into type of detox like this. For a while I was taking this in the beginning a lot. Now thankfully I feel like my digestive system has gotten better without this, but I still take this like once in a while, maybe like once or twice a week. I'll have 1 scoop of this. Actually, it's not even a scoop, it's like a tablespoon in a water, and I'll drink it before I go to bed. Just know that it does give you cramps. It will make your stomach cramp, and you'll have to use the restroom. So if you take this, expect within 8 to 9 hours to have to use the restroom. So I have found myself in situations where I'm in the gym, I'm not trying to be gross, and I'm like, crap, I have to go use the restroom. And it's because of this. So now I just try and take it on weekends, and I genuinely think it really works, and I haven't had any really bad side effects other than the fact that it kind of makes you cramp, but it works. Is it worth the money? I would buy it, because this has worked better than any skinny tea. I will say the skinny teas, they basically just do that. They make you shit. They're what's the word, like it's a laxative type of mix, but I like the ingredients on this. Let me read you guys the ingredients. I think they're in Spanish, so I'm just gonna go for it. Cascara sagrada, senna leaf, flaxseed, nopal, aloe vera. I don't even know if it's in Spanish. Ignore me. Dandelion root, alfalfa herb, boldo leaf, licorice root, uva ursi. This is considered, what it says here, a natural cleanser. Like I'm saying, I prefer these in the skinny teas. The skinny teas will make you shit though. So if you're having trouble with your digestive system and you kind of want a laxative and you don't want to like take a laxative pill, look into the skinny teas. They could help you, but just know that that's what they are. They're kind of basically just a form of a laxative that will make you poop if you're bloated or whatever. Makes you go, but hey guys, so unfortunately the last clip that I had for my supplements video, they are currently watching. I couldn't find the file. I probably didn't import it, and then I formatted my card, unfortunately. So I'm gonna start from where I left off, but I did want to kind of finish up talking about the powder that I was telling you guys that is a detox powder. So basically that powder, along with other detox teas, they're just gonna help you go to the restroom. It's not necessarily going to help fix your metabolism. It might get it going a little bit, but I would say it's just for once in a while. It's not really for long-term type of use. I think the most I used it was like a full 7 days straight. That's what I would do. I know some people do it 2 weeks straight. I think that might, for me, that might be a little bit too harsh on my stomach, but now I just don't think it's like necessary. My metabolism has picked up. I did add a multivitamin. I was missing a multivitamin in my supplements. I don't know why I never got around to actually buying one. I just was kind of lost. I wanted to do my research before I bought a multivitamin, and then this company, Lovella, sponsored me. They sponsored me, they sent me a few of their products, so I did not pay for these. Oh, I got the beauty ones. Okay, they have multivitamins. They sent me omega, which is basically fish oil. They sent me these beauty ones, and they sent me a multivitamin and protein powder. I am currently taking the multivitamins from them. They're white pills. I'll go ahead and pull them up real quick. I'm not taking the beauty ones at the moment just because this has biotin in it, and biotin makes your hair grow, and although that's a great thing, it makes your hair grow all over. And my hair already grows kind of fast, so I don't want extra hair growth, but they do This is their page, Lovella Nutrition. They do offer all of this stuff in case you guys are interested, and I do take their multivitamins. Their multivitamins are these white ones right here, and they have a lot of vitamins in them. Like, they have a lot of ingredients in them. I just want to say thank you guys so much for just the support that you guys have given me and just the kindness that you guys have given me. I think weight loss could be I don't want to say overwhelming, but I think weight loss could be kind of confusing and maybe even stressful. It could feel like a lot in the beginning, but once you get in the hang of it and everything, it becomes better. I will say for me, the first week was the hardest. I mean, I was eating like chocolate almost every single day, you know, so I had to cut things out like that. Even though I still had like the first week that I decided that I wanted to make a change to my lifestyle, I would still eat the Hershey's minis. I'd have like one a day. There's a difference with eating healthy and eating for weight loss. A big difference for eating healthy and eating for weight loss. You could eat healthy all day and you could still be eating too much and you won't lose weight. So definitely look into that. Of course, it is important to get your nutrients in and your like whole foods in. I'm not saying it's not at all. I'm just saying you could possibly it doesn't matter what you eat, you could overeat. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like flexible dieting is very sustainable, like super sustainable for me, because I still get to eat things that I want. If you guys watch my vlogs, you see that I still will fit in, like for example, Halo Top. I fit in Halo Top into my dates because Halo Top helps me from losing my mind. Halo Top helps me from eating a Hershey's bar every day. You get what I'm saying? It's things like that. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It would be really appreciated. If you liked me a little bit, you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. That would also be extremely appreciated. Thank you guys all so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye.